Soundcity Radio 91.1. What's up, Enugu? Nina is here with you, and guess who we've got in the studio? Well, I have Illbliss in the studio. How you doing?
I'm great. Baby girl, what's up?
I'm doing fantastic.
You look fantastic, though.
Thank you.
Yes,
Oh
Enugu glow.
Does Enugu really have the glow?
Enugu has the glow. Have you eaten up, ba?
Yes, I have. Let me tell you some of the things I've eaten since I came to Enugu. I've had abacha.
Oh my
I've
God.
had okpa. I've had abacha and
they've spoiled you.
There's something else they call it. I think opaka.
Obaka.
Yes.
Yes.
So see, I'm actually blending in well in Enugu.
Yes, you are.
Okay, so let's start with one of the things that actually got me really excited for this year.
Yeah.
One of the Hollywood movies that got me, oh my gosh, I am blown away. First of all, the time I heard that you were going to be on a movie, I was like, okay, this is his first time on a movie. What is it going to be like? What kind of role would he have? And after seeing the movie, I wouldn't say I was anything close to being disappointed. I was actually pretty
You've seen
impressed.
King of Boys?
Yes, I have seen King of Boys.
Where did you see it? What city?
Well, I actually saw it when I was in PH.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes, so I went with a friend and we're like, okay, yes, let's go check out this movie everyone has been raving about. So here I am in the cinema and I see Ili. Come through. Odogu.
Malay. Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about how you got into the movie King of Boys.
Shout out to Kemi Adetiba. Kemi's a gladiator, man. Like,
I must say.
she is. I don't know how to explain that chick though. She's so strong, so driven. She hollered August last year, 2017. I say, Ili, it's time, film time. I'm like, nope, I'm not doing it, because I've always been careful about transition from music to television or film, because I've seen a couple of people do it and fail. And the media and the fans can be very merciless. They can be very unforgiving when you don't make that transition, properly. So I wanted to take my time, So she was like, read the script, I need you, Ili, we have to do this. I stopped. If I wasn't talking to Kemi between August and December, I didn't get back to her. In fact, I was hoping she would have forgotten the movie and maybe they'd gone ahead to act it and cast somebody else. I wasn't confident. So January, so I was just clearing out my email, new year. I was trying to just find out new projects that I needed to embrace, things I didn't finish off for the past year. And I saw the King of Boys script. I'm like, ooh, what's this PDF file in my email? Oh my God, it's King of Boys. Let me even read this thing. I just brought it out and started reading it. By the time I read the first 10 pages, I'm like, Ili, you have just goofed. Then I called Kemi back. I'm like, hey, Kemi, what's up? She was like, Ili, I'm not talking to you. I'm like, Kemi, have you done your movie? She's like, no, I've not done it. I'll start next week. I'm like, yes. I said, I'll do it. So, she got me in. My character is a guy, he's a very lovable guy. Everybody loves. I think I have the best scene in the movie. You understand? And I'm not going to spoil it for the people that haven't watched it. Yeah, so it's a great movie, well written, well directed. Kemi still feels she did only 50% of what she wanted to do. So she's always pushing herself, to do more and more. So KOB is out in so many cinemas across the country. I'm kind of sad because the East, and specifically Onitsha, Anambra, Oka, Enugu, we don't have cinemas here, but I know a new cinema is coming to Enugu in December. Yeah, so we can come here and premiere it. Then I can go to the UK December 28th and premiere it. We're having an amazing time.
It's like you're living your best life out here.
I swear to God. And I'm like, so this is what all these actors they've been enjoying since. Okay.
So it's all good now, yeah?
It's all good. It's all good.
So how has the reception been towards you ever since the movie
They changed my name to Malay. Everybody is crazy. I can't walk around free anymore. And I like my freedom. There's like a whole new fan base. Okay. Like people that weren't checking out your music, checked out King of Boys, and are now checking out your music. So it's awesome. It's amazing.
So how exactly did Kemi know you could fit into that role?
Kemi has been following my career. She knows me, she's seen my videos. She said the character was inspired by one of my videos, Bankalat. So she saw it, she's like, this guy moves like this Igbo guy that is going to be in this King of Boys, and so let me just try. And I'm like, I'm thankful, because she said she spoke to a couple of other people and they were like, just go talk to Illbliss. This is the right guy for you. I don't even know how people had that kind of vote of confidence in me, because it's not like I've acted before or I had acted before, but it's a great intro. Imagine your first film being such a huge movie, walking on clouds, so it feels great.
Okay, so how was it shooting the movie?
It was thorough. Kemi's very thorough. She'll make you take your scenes over and over again.
Do you think the process of making movies is actually fun?
It is fun in the sense that a character is built for you and you own it. So you own it, you internalize it, you personalize it, that person becomes you. And you're acting it out. I was even lucky in King of Boys. They gave me a role that was kind of similar to some of my nuances as an artist. It's crazy when you see people, one film, one in the movie is a killer, in another movie that a dysfunctional dad, in another one is a pastor. So that dynamism, you have to respect actors. And so the process was good. It was great. Long hours on set, shooting. But we were like one big happy family. We were good. We had fun.
Okay. Talking about your role now as Odogumale, especially the part where you had to snitch on Reminisce.
Now you're spoiling it for the people.
Okay. Well, now people know that you snitched on Reminisce. Okay, so let's talk about that now. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you had to do that to a friend, where you had no other option than to? I've
thrown a couple friends under the truck, like a few, sort of like especially when they're not doing the right things. But snitching, it's a code for me. Loyalty, I'm very big on loyalty.
Okay.
Yeah, so not anywhere near that. And everybody in the industry, like, you didn't do Reminisce well. That's your guy. Nina, if I show you my inbox, my Instagram inbox or Twitter, oh my God.
People are taking it personal.
No, people are like, no, now, bro, Makanaki Army, we're waiting for you in the streets. Boss, we gotta address you for street. That wasn't right, man. That guy trusted you. I'm like, now, wow. People take film seriously, though.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Are we going to be seeing more of your face in our movies after King of Boys, or is it just, we had fun that time?
This has even made me pickier. I'll act, but it will be the right roles. Okay. And I will not make a role. I will not act another role like this because I have 5 scripts since King of Boys sitting in my email.
Wow.
I'm not reading them yet. I don't even want to get involved, because they're trying to replicate what I did in King of Boys.
Oh.
So I'm staying away from it.
The bandwagon
is setting in, so I'm not doing it. It will never happen. You understand?
Okay.
There's a big movie coming. In fact, straight up, Living in Bondage Part 2.
Oh, okay. Are we talking about the Living in Bondage of 1994 thereabouts?
This is the sequel.
Wow.
First of all, my first response was no, because I don't mess with a classic.
Yes.
If you're not going to kill it, leave it alone.
Don't mess up our memories.
No.
It's somewhere where we boxed it up.
Yeah, we boxed it. It's leave it alone.
Okay.
I'm scared. I don't even want to open the script. And they're like, Illy, we need to go to production. I'm like, okay, we'll talk about it. Talk about it. I'm on the road now. We'll talk about it when I'm back in town. But I'll read it, see how it is, and if it works for me, if it works for what I want to do, then I'll probably get back to them.
Yeah, so when we were talking off the mic, you mentioned something about producing
my own. That's what I had always wanted to do till Kemi Adetiba crashed into my life and changed everything. I want to make a lot of films in Igbo.
Okay.
Yeah, because the dialect is dying. So I'm just trying to make sure that we do our quota minus the music. It's something I'm toying with. I'll start with a couple of short films, 18 to 30-minute films. Next year, I'll shoot a couple of them. I'm already looking around trying to cast people, trying to look for very interesting locations. And Enugu has a lot of it, So we'll come down here, make a couple of films, and then make a feature film sometime next year, like a full-length film. I'm still looking at scripts, I'm working with a lot of theater arts students out here. You understand? Because it has to be very integrated. I need to integrate the music departments in the schools. I need to integrate the theater art departments, the mass comm departments. Like, we need to create the new Eastern youth, the new Eastern undergraduate has to be reformatted, has to be retrained, or, they don't teach you enough in uni, sadly.
Yeah.
You understand? So that's it. That's my plan for next year.
That's
alongside a lot of music, though.
Yes, and talking about the music now, you have a brand new one with Dice Hills.
Yeah.
How did the making of Is It Your Money come about with Dice Hills?
Dice has been like, I've been a fan of his music way before Otedola with the money.
Okay.
So I was trying to make a record that was going to be radio friendly, that was going to cut across, that was going to also get the youth market, because millennials, young people, like wavy stuff. They like things that connected to lifestyle, class, money, balling. You understand? So I'm like, okay, is it your money? Is it your money? Is it your money? Okay, Dice, this is an idea I had, and Dice just put the melodies into it, and I just did the raps. Bad boy, Cold City crested, Italian suit, double-breasted. So I just like talk about nice things that you'll be like, boss, you done bust my head. Like young people are just We'll always be young people.
Of course.
And it turned out well, and I'm like, okay, let me put it out as a single. Yeah, I put it out after 40 Foot Containers. Yeah, 40 Foot Containers came before then, featuring Olamide. So, but that one was a bit more hardcore, a bit more trap music type beats. So, but this is different. So I'm happy. It's getting a lot of spins on the clubs, on radio stations. So it just feels good. And of course, from Soundcity FM Enugu, like I'm getting a lot of love from here.
Okay, now, how exactly do people get featured on your songs? What do you look out for when you're trying to pick a person to feature on a song for you?
Just how different you are, how different you sound. I even have nothing. It has nothing to do with how popular you are.
Oh.
And I'm the guy that always works with the most unknown producers, and I get them in and I break them in. So it's just how different, how leftist your sound is. I hate usual things, just moving in directions where everybody's moving, you know. So that's pretty much how it works for me. So I'm always looking out for talent, always looking out for collaborative spirits, you know, that can also open up my own sound as well.
Oh, that's awesome. So I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, I think that was last week or something, and he mentioned that aside Fino, you're one of the Eastern guy who has been able to get into Lagos, break into the market, and not just break in and then chill. You've broken into the Lagos market and you've owned it. So how exactly have you been able to do all of that? Because a lot of people have also left the East and they went to Lagos and no one heard anything about them. So how have you been able to not just break in, but also stay relevant?
All of this, to be very honest, babes, is divine. I don't know. To be very honest.
So there is no... Okay, so you go into Lagos and you take the streets by your right and go to this place.
No. Okay, the truth is that I always wanted to be the different guy from the East.
Okay.
My music wasn't even always very Igbo-centric. It was, at the point, I was rapping in English. You know, but sprinkles of Igbo, chorus in Igbo, this in Igbo, a few lines in Igbo. Not like right now where I can do a straight out total song in Igbo. You know, and I always wanted to be that guy because I never wanted them to put me in a box, or say, okay, this is the kind of artist, he's an Igbo rapper, or he's this. No, just, you know. So it's just been also keeping your ears open, understanding sounds and how it keeps morphing and transforming, and the people to work with, the right collaborations, the right producers, and then I grind a lot, like I'm like a new artist. The next album I'm putting out in December is my 6th studio album, but I'm grinding like I just came to Lagos. I'm doing all my interviews, I'm staying in touch with all my media contacts because they keep you alive. You can't, I swear to God, if you started to pay every media person for what they do for you, you will be broke because they do so much for us. And I always wanted to be the guy that would never forget the people that will put you on. So everybody supporting me today are people that I've known from some way back, you know, some know you, you know, from some time back, or they just like to support you because I would also open doors for people. I feel like artists and artistic people feel like they are the only ones that favors should be done for. So they feel like every nice, good, great thing should come to them. They don't think somebody, an OAP, wants to act and they can facilitate it. Some other person is making a movie and I can give a free soundtrack for it. I think being mutually beneficial is something I have always tried to practice, and I'm still practicing. You know, Lagos is a jungle. I went into Lagos and I'm still grinding in Lagos. I'm still pushing every day. I'm pushing myself, trying to do interviews. Sometimes you wake up 4:30 a.m. so that you can make such and such station on the to get on Soundcity radio in Lagos. You need to wake up by 4. I live on the mainland. 4:30, like I'm a banker trying to cross that mainland bridge just to get to Adams and Rachel on the morning show on Soundcity. And that's crazy, but it has to be done because if you don't do it, somebody else will do it. Yeah.
And talking about attitudes from artists, do you think that's another thing that hinders certain artists from growing bigger than they already are?
Absolutely, because you get pig-headed after a while. It's crazy because like sometimes you go from 0 to 100 as an artist, then you blow up. Then everybody's talking about you. Then everybody's reciting the records. Then you go into every club, every filling station, every eatery, they're playing your songs. Then they like you. Then the girls, there's a lot of female appreciation. Then it just happens so fast. You just get into God realm. You start to look at everything like, geez, I'm so